What's up, guys? I'm doing from Next Level Point Guard here, and we got another video uploaded today on strength training for athleticism. Now, how do we increase strength? Alright, first things first. Strength training for point guards is a lot more different than doing regular strength training that's for bodybuilding and powerlifting. It's not about going into the gym and lifting until you feel sore, or doing 40 reps or whatnot, or maxing out your lifts and lifting like you're Arnold Schwarzenegger or you're a powerlifter. No, we are strength training to increase our athletic performance. Athletic strength training for athleticism is a lot more unique to your own specific strengths and weaknesses as a point guard in the game of basketball. So to approach strength training, we need to approach it because it is about supplementing our athletic performance. It's not a base. It's not that we're going to be training to become, a powerlifter or stronger. We're training to become stronger to increase athleticism. So it's very important to not, go into the gym 7 days a week and lift like a crazy maniac, especially if you're a basketball player, because that's going to slow you down and it's going to be very hard to recover from all the stress that's being built up from strength training, because strength training is a very stressful activity on the body. Now, the reason why strength training works, as I mentioned in my other video on, the 6 major qualities of athleticism, or how to increase athleticism, is because all movement is driven by muscle tension, and the stronger the muscle tension is, the more athletic you are, right? Going back to our equation, athleticism is a combination of strength times strength utilization. The more stronger you are relative to your body weight, the more force you'll produce at a very quick time. So that's the whole goal, and the whole point of strength training is to produce more force. And the more force you produce, the faster you'll run, the higher you'll jump, all of that stuff, all of that good stuff. Now, the best strength exercise for this is the deep back squat. The deep back squat is one of the most powerful strength exercises for a point guard looking to transform and take their athleticism to new heights. Now, if done correctly, the deep back squat will yield excellent results. And the reason why the deep back squat is so effective, and it's more effective than the deadlift, more effective than the trap bar deadlift or Olympic lifts, is because the deep back squat is a total body workout. Your whole body is being used to lift a weight off of your back. But most importantly, since we're targeting our legs to get stronger, the deep back squat, in the position that it's in, targets all the major leg muscles: your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads, your calves, your Achilles, your tendons, your hips, your rectus femoris. All of that is being targeted in a deep back squat, and it's being well strengthened. So when you make it a point to, get really strong in the deep back squat, you're going to be really athletic. You're going to be jumping out the gym. You're going to be running fast. You're going to be crazy athletic, but only if it's done correctly, and only if you're doing it with proper form. Now, you don't have to lift crazy amount of weights like this guy. Again, as I mentioned in my other video, you have to lift weight that is relative to your body weight. And before you rack up any squats, it's crucial that you address your mobility and flexibility before you're doing any serious strength training. The first thing is this: before you lift any barbells, you have to be doing the squat in a proper form, otherwise you'll get injured. Now, if you look on the picture on the left, that is not how you want to do a squat. Like, just imagine if you're in the gym and you have the barbell and you're lifting heavy weight and you're trying to get out the hole, and you're slow. Let's say that barbell rolls on your neck and it breaks your spine. That's a recipe for disaster. So we're trying to avoid that. We're not trying to get injured. We're trying to be healthy, and we're trying to get strong. Now, the way to squat properly in this form, ATG, ass to the grass squat, because the butt is, pretty low to the ground. This is done by engaging and pushing your hips back and keeping your chest upright and vertical. You're not leaning forward. This is very important to do. So what I recommend is, do deep body weight squats, for 20 reps every single day, every morning, every night before you go to sleep. And do this until you achieve the result on the right. And if you're squatting like that, in the body weight, then you're ready to hit the gym and put a barbell and get stronger. Now it's time to get to squatting. Now, here are the phases of strength training. Strength training is broken down into 3 phases. The strength training phase, which is the building of strength. The athletic utilization phase, playing basketball, plyometrics, and realizing that newfound strength. Now, for the strength training phase, your primary focus is just all about getting stronger through exercises such as the deep back squat, your deadlift, your trap bar deadlift, all of those exercises, your calf raises. It's all about getting stronger. You're not doing too much athletic activity. You're not doing any explosive activity. None of that. It's just all about getting stronger. This should take 3-4 months depending on the program you're on. And after that, what you have to notice is, like, let's say you're new to training. You might see results quickly just from doing lifting like a month. And if you're new to this, you're going to see results really fast. But if you've been training for a year or so, it's going to take time for you to see results. So it's very important to understand that while you're strength training, you're getting fatigued. Your central nervous system is getting broken down and it's trying to adapt to that stress. Now, after you've done your strength training phase, that should be 3-4 months, you're going to go and do your athletic utilization phase. So you're going to stop lifting. You're going to take a break from the lifting. And what you're going to do is you're going to be playing your sport, which is, in this case, it's basketball. You're going to do your plyometrics. You're going to do your sprints. You're going to be explosive. You're going to train your body to be athletic and explosive. And what this is doing, because if you just kept strength training on and on and on, you're going to get slow. You're going to get weak. You're going to get tired. And we don't want that. So we want to make sure you're getting stronger. Then after that, you want to take a break from any exercise activity for a certain period of time. Maybe your season is starting or whatnot. And you want to do this through active resting. And this is likely when results will start to come from all that history of building up strength. That is the phase of strength training. So you strength train, you get strong, you work on getting your squat to 2 times your body weight for the long-term goal. Then you take a break from strength training and you kind of stop and you use that strength potential to be more quicker and teach your body to become more explosive and athletic. And then you take a break from that as well, and you realize that newfound strength through active resting. And that's basically the puzzle. And that's basically the recipe of getting more athletic. Now, how results will come. So again, as I mentioned, maybe you're a newbie and you've never lifted a weight ever. So if you are new to training, you will see results relatively fast and they will come. But if you've been training for a year or 2, results are going to take time. You're not going to see results very fast. So training in January won't necessarily produce results in March, but will over time build up and produce results once proper recovery is implemented and lifting is ceased. And during this time, and let's say you're an experienced lifter, during this time, your performance may dip and worsen before you get even better. You might be a little bit more sluggish. You might be a little bit slower. Your strength training may not be at its peak, and that's okay. That's perfectly normal. I had athletes I trained where when they were doing their lifting, they were weaker a little bit. They weren't as explosive, and that's okay. But after they stopped lifting and they took a month or 2 to rest and recover, they got more faster. Their vertical leap shot up. They just became a new athlete. So when you're strength training, you're actually getting weaker, and your central nervous system is getting all that stressed, and all that all those tears, all that stress, all that fatigue, right? So it's very important that you get a lot of rest during this whole process, because if you're not getting a lot of rest, then you're not going to see results. So it's very important that you get a lot of rest. And if you get results, you're going to be a very happy basketball player. You're going to be a very happy point guard because you put in the work. And the very, very important thing is to make sure you recover. Now, if you're interested and you want to get a head start on training your athleticism, and if you've never trained, I have a free workout program. If you click the link below in the description, this is a 12-week bodyweight program, and this is designed to help increase and improve your overall athleticism, right? So if you want to run faster, you want to jump higher, this is the program for you. And the best part about this program is it is bodyweight. You do not need a gym, and depending on where you are, maybe your gyms are still closed. So this is perfect for you. This will help you out and get you, give you a head start for the upcoming season and get you more athletic and more better. So click the link below, get your free program, and thanks again for listening.